Evening, welcome, hello, Team Superdad, friends and family around the world. It's Johnny here. It's Saturday night. It's party time. It's excellent, I guess, in some kind of way. Some sort of Wayne's World reference there. If you are old enough, I'm sure you're old enough to remember that. We're all dads, so you're going to probably be old enough. I have no idea. When was Wayne's World? Bet it was 90. I'm going to go 93. In Wayne's World, 93. It is Johnny here. It's Saturday night. It's also day 25 of the 28-day habit challenge. Can't believe it's day 25. Oh my gosh, that's freaky. That's July done, basically. Not that you would notice, because here outside in the UK, it's raining like it's October. It's also Saturday night, which has given me my inspiration for today's habit, because it's lockdown sort of still. People are going out, so there's fun to be had there. The Zoom call friends thing is on right now. I need to get off this and get onto there because the JnrJs are not here, and that is the time for me to hang out with my mates. You know, and it would be easy to just talk about, go out, have a laugh, you know, but for many people, they're not. They're stuck at home. They're lonely. Mr. Hornblow, good evening. Check it out. Yes. Facebook comments. We can see them all as they're coming in. This is good. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Good to see you here on a Friday night with us. No, Saturday night. That's how quick time flies. Where are you and what are you doing tonight? Are you, as Annie, what's her name? Annie Nightingale says, are you raving or behaving? Are you indoors or out? I doubt you're out, because if you're out, you're not going to be watching this live stream. So that means you're indoors. What are you up to? Having fun, hopefully. It's been amazing that my friends, they're from school days, basically. There's a bunch of them from school days. And we have been doing Zoom calls since February, every Saturday night. Now, we see each other semi-regularly, and different people see different other people more regularly, and different people are closer than others, but it's a group of friends, right? I'm sure loads of you realize how easy has it been to suddenly get old groups of friends together just by video calls. The technology's been there for ages, but instead of that, we're all busy and don't see each other. So let that be a lesson to us all, really. Loneliness is kind of, depending on what time of day it is, depending on what channel you're watching, loneliness can be quite a cool topic, you know, almost like, oh, let's talk about loneliness. But it is a scourge, a modern day scourge. And the weird thing about loneliness is it's more about self-consciousness than actual loneliness. You know, my dad, you know, again, we're talking about my dad, but he's had to reinvent himself a whole number of times. And it's always amazed me how he's just gone out there and done that and thrown himself into a situation with all his personality and all the tools he knows he has at his ability, at his disposal. And it attracts people. It's infectious, you know, and, you know, in many ways, we are all victims of our situation, you know. So if you're watching this and you're sat at home and you're co-parenting and it's your weekend, or you're solo parenting and you feel like you don't ever get the chance to go out, then like loneliness can seem really real. And I think if you're a bloke, unless you go to the pub a lot, and I just find that a bit weird, kind of go to the pub, booze, sit there, and if you've been through a breakup or something, you know, it's actually quite traumatic. So for many men, there's a sense that I should be going out, I should be going and having fun. But you're so devoid of confidence and maybe even practical things like money and stuff that you just feel like, I can't do it. And then the reason you can't do it actually quickly gets forgotten. So then you're left with, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't face it. I can't do it. And so then, but before you know it, you're just... Jonathan says, oh, I didn't realize I got comment fame. Yeah. It's good to have comments. It's good to know where people are at. And listen, if you are watching, you don't have to comment like anything that real. You can just say hi, just to say hi. I'm in Albuquerque and I'm having a beer. Like, let me know where you're at and what you're doing. If you watched any of the other 28-day habit It's been brilliant. It's been an absolute experience for me, pulling me out of one place and driving me forward into another place. So thank you for those people that have watched and joined me along the way, and for all those people that have commented like Jonathan has done tonight. So, partying, you've got to get out there and do it. I lived in Amsterdam for a while and I got seconded there for work. So like someone says, oh, we wonder if you'd mind going to Amsterdam for 6 months. You're 24 years old. You're like, holy shit. And of course, we'll give you an apartment and some money to spend each day. And I'm like, oh, yes, I think I can manage that. Yes. But the reality of it when I got there was I'm in this awesome city. I've got somewhere to live and I've got no mates. And I had to go and literally go into pubs and sit there and drink a beer and eat food and go to coffee shop, like just kind of mingle until I'd bumped into the same group of people enough times that I just kind of weaseled my way into the conversation. But even then, to get in on them going out, I would call them like a desperado. Hey, Tim. Hey, Chris. What's happening? Oh, cool. You're going out. Brilliant. What time are you going there? Like, so if you're feeling a bit down on yourself, quickly your subconscious is going to run a number on you. Like, they don't want to see me. They're not interested. They've already got their norms, let alone blokes being lazy bastards and not really making the effort with each other. See you at the pub. What time? 8 o'clock. Yeah. They don't ring around and make sure everyone else is there. It's whoever's there is there. And so that's where we have to be proactive in making our social life happen. And make no bones about it, my social life needs a defibrillator right now. It's tough. And part of that has been circumstances, like the days I have my kids, and I fought very hard to have them on those days. And so I don't ever moan about that. And I flipping love spending time with them. But then when it comes back round to a weekend when I don't have them, I've spent so many weekends not in contact with people that I'm then having to find a way back into who's going to the pub and going to a party. And yeah, Jonathan says about getting comfortable with his own company. I've learned to be comfortable with my own company. I work from home a lot. So in lockdown, it was actually kind of pretty easy to acclimatize, and actually the no cars about and just everything else, it was just so peaceful. I was quite happy, barring a small to medium sized lottery win. It was perfectly okay by me. Yeah. So Jonathan, you're asking about how do we get notified? If you're on the Team Superdad page or you're in the Team Superdad group, click notification at the top of the page, right? You can even do it on someone's personal profile, just in around where it says follow. If you click that and say all, you'll get notified whenever someone makes a video. Or go to teamsuperdad.com, sign up, and I'll make sure that I'll make an email that goes out and tells people about this. I'll tell you what else helps. Mr. Horn, I'm not going to say your surname. You'd probably rather. It's funny. You just got to go with the flow with your surname. If as you said, you did ask Facebook if you could change it. But Jonathan, I'll say, give us a like, because the more people that give the videos likes, the more Facebook and YouTube and whoever else decides that they should share it to more people. So, the lunacy of loneliness it's like a vicious circle. I don't know who to call. No one calls me. I don't know who to call. No one calls me. It's awkward. I don't know what to say. No one calls me. So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy where you just prove the fact that no one. That I know I do get that's really your name. It's fine. I'm okay with it. Oh, Jonathan. Come and join the Team Superdad group if you want to know what Jonathan's surname is. We'll just leave that one hanging out there, basically. I know or go back to the video on about minute 2 and you can actually see, because I put his name up. Dads everywhere. It's absolutely brilliant to have those that have been on this 28-day habit challenge with me. It has pulled me out of myself and into a new space. And I've started journaling as a result of the journaling interviews. I'm on day 2 of my journaling. I'm on a 90-day journaling challenge where, with hook or by crook, I am going to journal every day. And I encourage you around this subject of party time versus loneliness is set yourself a challenge. And I'm actually doing this with myself. So having people around for dinner party, dinner party. Sounds a bit 80s, doesn't it, really? But just saying, right, I know people that theme their nights and different people bring different food and lockdown, distancing, whatever works for you. But one way or another, get people round, get people out. And if a bit like me, where I live, it's not that dynamic and there's not a great deal of stuff going on, but get on to meetup.com, get on to Facebook groups and Facebook events. If you can't tap into your old friends, then go out and find some new ones. And whilst that will be potentially push some of your confidence, self-belief buttons, the best way to address those buttons is to push through it. And just like my Amsterdam experience, those lads became good friends. I had 6 of the most crazy, fun-filled months. And a few of that group I still talk to. And that was 20 years ago now. And the same like expats and university experiences, when you get put into an environment where you've got to go out and make friends, you do. So don't let your circumstances, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're out of, people can be in a relationship and be really lonely. That's the reality of broken relationships is plastered on smiles and great loneliness inside. So if that's the case, don't blame your partner. Don't depend on your partner to provide your fun and happiness. And I don't mean go to the pub and ignore her forever, but somewhere in amongst doing things together and filling up your fun cup yourself, that bucket of your life, take responsibility for it. Get out there and do it. Start a new hobby. Like my gym. If people don't really talk at my gym, so I'm looking at joining a new gym. I don't really want to join a new gym, but I'm addressing that social life bucket of my life. Jonathan, it's been great to have you here. There are some people on Twitter I can see, but no one's let me know where they're at. And generally, later on YouTube, I will see there'll be some YouTube viewers as well. To all the people on Facebook, thank you. It's been epic. Tomorrow, I know what we're talking about tomorrow. We're talking about continuous learning, like knowledge. I've listened to another 2 audiobooks this week. I've counted up how many audiobooks I've listened to in the last 2 years, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So watch tomorrow's Daily Habit Challenge, and I will tell you how many audiobooks I've listened to over the last 2 years and tell you some of the amazing things that have come out of that. And we have to just, as Stephen Covey says in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, sharpen the sword. Absolutely sharpen the sword. Good stuff. I'm going to get on that Zoom call. Love to have you here. It's been awesome. There's 3 days left of the 28-day challenge. There's another challenge coming up straight after that, let alone the Hero Academy, which is launching in August. And they've got some epic stuff lined up for that. It's going to be big. There's going to be get over to teamsuperdad.com, sign up on any of the, join the community forms, because they will be the first person to hear about the Hero Academy. We're breaking through our day-to-day lives and creating our best lives ever, literally tearing the superhero out of you. It's going to be awesome. I'll catch you tomorrow. Team Super Dad out. Bye.